Hello, this is our house. It is small but very nice. Let me tell you what it is like. There is a roof, a front door, and a windows too. What does our house look like inside? Let me show you. There is a living room, porch, toilet, and bath, parking, garden, dining area, and kitchen, restroom, bedroom, and bedroom too.
Area is equals to 88.2 square meters. This value represents the total area of the house, which is given as 88.2. The area is a measure of the space enclosed by the walls of the house.
The length equals 12 and the width equals 8. The length and the width determine the overall shape of the house.
The perimeter is given by the formula perimeter is equals to 2 times length plus width. In this formula, length represent the length of the one side of the square and width represent the length of the adjacent side. To calculate the perimeter, we multiply the sum of the length and width by 2. This accounts for both pairs of the opposite sides in the rectangle of or square. If the length of the house is 12 meters and the width is 8 meters, the perimeter would be perimeter is equals to 2 times 12 plus 8 is equals to 2 times 20 is equals to 40 meters. So the perimeter of the house would be 40 meters.
Wall height equals 2.5. These values represent the height of the walls in the house, which is given as 2.5 meters. The wall height is the vertical distance from the floor to the top of the walls.
In a square, the diagonal is the line segments that connects two opposite corners of the square. It is also the longest possible line segments that can be drawn within the square. To calculate the length of the diagonal in a square, we can use the Pythagorean theorem. The Pythagorean theorem states that in a right triangle, the square of the length of the hypotenuse is equals to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. In a square, the diagonal forms is a right triangle with two sides of equal length. Let's call the length of each side is its length. Using the Pythagorean theorem, we have diagonal squared is equals to length squared plus length squared. Simplifying further, diagonal squared is equals to 2 times length squared. Taking the square root of both sides of the equation, we get diagonal is equals to square root of 2 times length. Simplifying further, diagonal is equals to square root of 2 times 12 is equals to 16.9 meters. Therefore, the diagonal of the square is 16.9. This value represents the diagonal length of the square-shaped house, which is given as 16.9 meters. The diagonal is the line segments that connect two opposite corners of the square.
To calculate the roof angle, we can use the inverse tangent function, also known as the arctangent function. The inverse tangent function takes the ratio of the opposite side to the adjacent side of a right triangle and returns the angle. In this scenario, we can consider the length of the house as the opposite side and the width of the house as the adjacent side of a right triangle. By dividing the length by the width, we obtain the ratio of the opposite side to the adjacent side. The formula to calculate the roof angle using the length and the width is as follows. Roof angle is equals to arctan 12 over 8. Roof angle is equals to 56 degrees. This value represents the roof angle of the house, which is given as 56 degrees. The roof angle is the angle formed between the roof and the horizontal plane.
To calculate window, we can multiply the total of the house by 0.2, which is represent 20% of the area. Mathematically, we have window area equals 0.2 times area. Substituting the given area value of 24 square meters, we get window area equals 0.2 times 88.2. Simplify further, window area equals 17.64 square meters. This value represents the total area of the windows in the house, which is given as 17.64 square meters. Window length. The window area given as 17.64 square meters. To find the length of the window, we can take the square root of the window area. The square root if number give us a value that when multiplied by itself equals the original number. Simplifying further, window length equals 4.2 meters. Therefore, the length of the window is calculated by taking the square root of the given area of 17.64 square meter. Therefore, window width equals window width.
Door area. The area of the house is given as 88.2 square meters. To calculate the area of the door, we can multiply the total area of the house by 0.1, which represent 10% of the area. Mathematically, we have door area is equals to 0.1 times area. Substituting the given area value of 88.2 square meters, we get door area is equals to 0.1 times 88.2. Simplifying further, door area is equals to 8.82 square meters. This value represents the total area of the door in the house, which is given as 8.82 square meters. The door area is the area occupied by door.
The door area is given as 8.82 square meters. To find the length of the door, we can take the square root of the door area. The square root of a number gives us the value that when multiplied by itself is equals to the original number. Mathematically, we can have door length is equals to square root of door area. Substituting the given door area value of 8.82 square meters, we get door length is equals to square root of 8.82. Simplifying further, door length is equals to 2.96 meters. This value represents the width and length of the door, both of which are given as 2.96 meters. The door width and the length determine the size and shape of the door.
Building a house can be meaningful. A house can make it more affordable for family or individual to own a house.